Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous the Amore, and I'm here with your evolution empowerment reading for whatever sign comes out next. My butterflies, these evolution empowerment readings are all about us stepping into our power because we don't stay stuck in the past. Remember, these readings are always potential. If you don't resonate, leave it here. Check the signs in your chart. You may resonate with those readings. If not, don't accept energy that does not belong to you. Release it, my butterflies. We're going to find out what sign is up next. The song that I was picking up during the time of the pre shuffle was Didn't You Know by Erica Badu. So, this energy is telling me that the shift that we're going to be talking about happened around a decision that you had to make. You may have started questioning something. And this is feeling like, you started questioning which is the right path for you to take. This may have happened, for you in the past. You may have been questioning which path was the right one for you to take. And it may have been something that, ended up putting you in an energy of feeling mentally overwhelmed. You may have chosen a path and it left you in an energy where you felt mentally overwhelmed. Like, I'm getting the energy like you've been replaying some events over and over in your head, something that's already happened. And I'm picking up an energy, of self blame, an energy where you may be blaming yourself. This could be about blaming others, but I'm picking it up in the energy, more so where you're blaming yourself. You may feel like you should have known better about starting something or getting involved in something that was already in motion. I'm feeling like you wish you could change something from the past. Or you may be feeling like you wish you hadn't gotten connected to someone that you have gotten connected to, or something. This doesn't have to be about a person. I always like to stress that. I always want you to use your discernment, even if it's not a person and it's a thing, it's a place, it's an environment. Please apply the discernment no matter what I'm describing. The energy will still resonate the same way for you if you're open to it. But moving on, I'm like I said, I feel like you wish that you could change something about something, or about something, someone, or something that you were connected to. You may be feeling like you have been going through, some type of consequences or repercussions because of a decision that you made. With that, didn't you know? Didn't you know? You may feel like these repercussions are happening for you because you didn't pay enough attention to all the details. But it feels like it still was something that you were emotionally invested in, whatever this is, whatever it was. It's like you really, really thought that whatever it was, whatever decision that you made, you really thought it was for the highest and greater good of everybody involved. That's the energy that I'm picking up. It's not like you were trying to be malicious or your intention was to be malicious. You thought even if you had to do something that others may not have agreed with, you still did it from a place where you felt like it was going to be the best decision for everyone involved. I'm picking it up very, very, very strongly. But I feel like you're learning in this, maybe in the recent past or in this current moment, you're learning that you didn't have all the information that you needed before you made this decision. So I'm feeling like this shift could be happening around you learn to forgive. You learn to forgive yourself or others. I'm picking up more. It's about you learning how to forgive both yourself and others. But I'm picking it up more for yourself because you're blaming yourself. Emotionally, I'm feeling like I'm all over the place. So, like I said, your emotions may just be, just running wild right now. And there may be a focal point on you looking at what your emotions are doing, how they're making you feel. You may be recognizing how down you feel about, what has happened or what's going on. You may be connected to a Capricorn or Aquarius because in their energy, I picked up this energy of blame, that judgment energy. So if you are, watch those readings. But I'm picking up an energy where you may be being too hard on yourself at this time. You may need to be working on forgiving yourself or others. Who is this for? Aries. Aries, and oh yeah, just seeing that card just reminded me. When I was doing the energy, I felt like it was yours. And when I was shuffling the Celestial Insight deck, the card Yes popped out. And so that was verification to me that this energy was going to be yours. I was intending to mention it before I pulled the card, but I forgot. But yeah, I kind of the already had the indication that this energy was going to be for you. So, my dear Aries, if you are in an energy where you may be blaming yourself for a situation, don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace. You deserve grace. You are still, a blessing. And, you doing that energy, doing what you need to do to forgive yourself or others, is you doing the work. Is you rectifying any situations where you may have shown up, in an energy where you feel like you didn't operate in your best self. But give yourself some grace. We all make mistakes, things happen. The most important part is that we recognize where these mistakes may have happened and where they may have stopped us, restricted us or put limitations on where we're going, and learning how to, like I said, readjust and restructure so that we can move towards our next level on this journey. All right, my butterflies. Let's see what we have for you. All right. This energy in the most recent past for you, my Aries, is the Three of Wands energy. This is that get up and go. I've made a decision. I'm ready to, go and reap the rewards, go and have some success with this Three of Wands energy. This is about, you putting in some efforts and feel like, your efforts may have, come into fruition. There may have been a time frame with this calendar energy back there. You may have been trying to make some moves before. You may have that. It may have been pressure to make this decision, to choose this path, because this Three of Wands is about expansion. So you may have, chosen something in the recent past where you felt like, it was expansive, where you may have went on a new journey, where you made the decision to go on a new journey. And it was about you reaping some type of rewards. The energy where I picked up where you may have been, wanting to expand, wanting to do something, made a decision that involved you doing something for the greater good of many people involved. In the energy where the shift happened in second position, we have the energy of the lovers. There go that connection, that partnership, that choice, that decision. This energy showed up in the Capricorn reading. So you may be connected to a Capricorn or a Capricorn in your chart. But there is something, as I mentioned to the Capricorns, there is something about this energy, where this connection, there is some differences in this connection. As you can see, I really can't, maybe that's show it better. As you can see, on one hand, this person has nail polish on, and on the other hand, they don't. But these hands, are together. But there's only one hand. So, someone may have been given a lot and the other, may have been given a little and keeping, something to themselves with this lover's energy. This energy just feels a bit misaligned. Even though it's the lover's card, it feels a bit misaligned. And the shift happened around an area where you started looking at the differences, where you started to notice the differences between who you united with, who you sharing passion with, where you made your choice to go. You're starting to notice the differences. And in the current energy that Spirit is highlighting for you is the Eight of Wands energy. Something, move fast, where things started manifesting quickly. In the current moment, things are manifesting quickly for you. Things are coming in very, very fast. It's tied to your creativity. It's tied to your passions. There may be, with this energy, I'm picking up an LGBT vibe. So in the current moment, something, within your creativity, something you're passionate about, something that, has differences. It's coming in quickly. You're starting to recognize. You're starting to see what you are manifesting. You're starting to see the shifts happening very, very fast when it comes to whatever you were working on to create. And in the energy where you can use your wisdom to help guide you through what happened in the past and what's currently showing up for you is the hangman energy. This energy is all about you changing your perspective. This energy is about, feeling stuck, stagnant. This energy, is also about surrender. So currently, which how you can use your wisdom, you can use your wisdom of changing your perspective, surrendering to, the energies of what you didn't know, surrendering to what you do know now, and change your perspective. Shift. Allow yourself to, hang here and look at it. Gain that wisdom. Sometimes we're in the hangman position because we need to learn. We need to be still so we can see. And we're hanging upside down so we can see it from a different viewpoint. So Spirit is saying that the wisdom that you have of learning to view things from a different viewpoint is going to help you with these shifts that happened in the past and the ones that are currently showing up for you at this moment in time. And in the energy for the best possible outcome energy that Spirit is highlighting for you, that is available to you if you follow the guidance, this is the Queen of Swords energy. Aquarius got this energy and Scorpio had this energy as well. This is the energy, of cutting through the bull. We don't have any time to play. I'm going to use my intelligence. I'm going to, use the truth. I'm not going to, hold back. I'm going to take authority, gentle authority, but authority nonetheless that requires me to not lean so much on my emotions and lean on my intellect, lean on my communication, lean on my ability to to write, to express, because there's writing in this card. This is expression. In the near future, by following this guidance, you'll be in the energy of where you're stepping into your higher self of doing these things, operating from a place of the Queen of Swords energy, calling the shots, not letting what what got you involved, what shifts happened for you, not letting them keep you stuck, keep you stagnant. Taking your power back. Queen energy is authoritative energy. This is about taking your power back over with the way something may have been communicated to you, over the way something may have been expressed to you, over the way something may have been written to you, over some way something was presented and it was some bullshit. This is the energy that Spirit is highlighting for you, that is available to you, my dear Aries, if you follow the guidance. The overall energy motivating this top card is the Two of Pentacles. Yes, they go to the decision. The decision. Thank you, Spirit, for always affirming. There's the decision. There was something you were being indecisive about, but you were connected to it. You were tied to it with this Lover's energy. You felt bound to it. But there was imbalances here. It was a juggle. There was some confusion here. Something that was not clear, and that's what's motivating this energy. Where the shift happened shift happened in an area where you sought some type of expansion in a situation where you were mutually bonded in partnership with someone or something. Now it's showing up in the area of your creativity, where things are happening fast and swift. You can use the energy of you seeing things from a different perspective to help you maneuver and navigate through this energy. And in the end, all this will lead to you is an energy where you're able to be more direct, more, disciplined and balanced in your ability to, speak, to address things, to balance out energies where, something, the sword energy is truth, clarity, where things may not be unclear in this pentacle energy, this Two of Pentacles energy. The energy I'm going to clarify is the current energies, Eight of Wands energy for you, my Aries. This is the Sassy and Block Tarot deck. This deck is no fluff. The messages are straightforward, to the point. There's too many cards. I'm not going to take those. These messages are straightforward, to the point, no fluff. So I just wanted to let you all know that, to be mindful. But this is Queen of Swords energy. This is the energy that you are moving towards. So this is the energy that Spirit is showing, wants to show up for you. So you can make those necessary adjustments that you need to make in your life, my Aries. All right. Too many keep coming out. I'm going to take them. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to take both of them. All right. The first energy that we have is sometimes it's just Wi-Fi level weak. Not every soul tie. Not every soul tie is forever. This is detachments, impermanence, and release. So my butterflies, this soul attachment where you walk towards some energy, of expanding. Spirit is highlighting and affirming for you that sometimes you're not as connected as you think you are. You're not as aligned. There's still some things that are confused. There's still some things that's incompatible because this is incompatible. There's still things that are incompatible in this energy. And the next energy we have is, honey, you're not on clearance. Stop lowering your price tag on this for discounts. This energy is about dignity, worthiness, and self-value. See, that's the energy that I was picking up earlier when I was talking about, blaming yourself. The energy, when you're being too hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself because when we're hard on ourselves, we are prime candidates. We are just prey for those who are looking for discounts, for those who can come in and convince us of things that are not aligned with us. Because these both of these energies feel like, what I'm saying, connections. This is about connecting to something that is actually weak. This lover's energy is actually weak. And you'll realize what's manifesting for you at this current time is that you're realizing that people want to mess with you on a discount. I almost cussed, so I had to pause there. They only want to rock with you, when you're discounting yourself, when you're lowering yourself to their level to help them achieve their goals. We're going to get a celestial insight message, my Aries. And see, this is about, look what's sticking out. This is about traditions, rules. This is about a society that you're involved in. That's, that is not aligned with you. Show me the energies for Aries. All right, thank you, Spirit. We have the energy of tree. This energy says, like a tree, deep roots create stability and growth. Are you feeling ungrounded? Focus on building a strong foundation in all areas of your life to support your long-term growth. See, my butterflies? This is basically, affirming that this connection, this expansion, tree is about expanding, is about prosperity and growth. This expansion that you stepped into, there's something about it that feels ungrounded. And Spirit is asking you and encouraging you to find a way to build those connections, that foundation that you really truly desire to have. Find a way to build those, from a place, of strength, from a place of awareness, from a place of you recognize when the support is uneven, when the support is different than yours, when the support is you giving all and someone else holding back. Until next time, my Aries.